Dear Gemini, what happens when your tongue's quicker than your shadow, and the stars dare you to mean what you say in every room you walk into? That's the cosmic dare for you, twin sign of air, from June 2nd to June 8th, 2025. As Mercury, the messenger planet and your planetary ruler, dances right through your sign this week, your social charisma turns into an unstoppable force of nature. But here's the twist. It's not just about how loud you speak or how clever your memes are. It's about depth, saying something that doesn't just echo but sticks. You're not just social this week, Gemini. You're potentially iconic. So if you've been feeling like your jokes have been hitting the wall or your inbox has gone unusually quiet, hold on tight, because this week you're back, baby, and louder, smarter, and flirtier than ever. But stay with me till the end, because this week isn't just about being liked, it's about being remembered. Welcome to the whirlwind of wit and wisdom, where the air sign Gemini doesn't just float, they flip, fly, and finesse every moment like it's a podcast with a live audience. So let's talk social behavior, because the sky sure is. With Mercury conjunct the Sun in your sign, and Venus in Gemini too, your words this week have a glow, a halo, and maybe even a backstage pass to people's hearts. You're magnetic, irresistible, and just confusing enough to keep everyone intrigued. If you're headed to any gathering, formal or fabulously random, you're the one everyone's whispering about in the good way. You'll make someone laugh, another spill their secrets, and a third person suddenly question their life choices because of that one perfectly timed remark you made. But here's the trick. Mars is glaring from Leo, and Pluto is eavesdropping from Aquarius, making everything you say echo louder than usual. Sarcasm? Dangerous. That little just kidding roast might not be taken as lightly as you thought. People are listening, really listening. So pick your punchlines with care, and if you want applause instead of awkward silence, add just a little kindness with your cleverness. Now in the arena of love and relationships, Gemini, you're irresistible this week, but that doesn't mean commitment's coming easy. Venus in your sign is making you look like the main character in someone else's daydream. But you're just trying to decide if this person likes your jokes or your jawline. Spoiler, probably both. If you're single, this week is chef's kiss for casual flings, magnetic conversations, and wild text exchanges that start with memes and end with virtual marriage proposals. If you're taken, this week's about rediscovering why you chose your partner in the first place. There's a sparkle, a playful vibe that says, "Hey, remember when we used to flirt instead of just pass the remote?" Rekindle that. Plan a date. Send them a flirty message, even if they're in the next room. The Mercury-Venus combo in your sign is all about romantic storytelling. So tell the story you want to live. When it comes to career and skill development, Mercury being in your corner means the time to pitch, propose, and present is right now. You have the upper hand in any kind of communication-based work. Writing, speaking, selling, strategizing, and charming your way into promotions or passion projects. Jupiter from Cancer is beaming subtle luck into your financial zone, especially if your work involves creativity or emotional intelligence. You're sharp, quick, and able to learn skills, like you're downloading them straight from the universe's Wi-Fi. So that course you bookmarked 3 months ago? Time to take it. That podcast idea you shelved because you thought the market was saturated? Unshelve it. Your brain is on fire in the best possible way. If you can learn it or explain it, this week you can own it. And money. Oh, Gemini, let's be real. Budgeting is not your favorite word, unless it somehow involves spreadsheets that look like infographics from Pinterest. But you can be financially brilliant when you want to. Mercury and Venus bring charm to money talk. So it's a great week to have that awkward chat with your business partner. Revisit your online subscriptions. Yes, including that one astrology app you never use. And explore passive income ideas. With Mars heating up your communication house, you might even talk your way into a raise, or at least some free coffee for being hilarious. Just don't spend it all in one click. Think smart spender with flair, not Amazon Prime emotional therapy. Let's talk about your health now, and let's do it with love. Your energy this week is up, UP. But that means your tendency to push through without proper rest is also high. When Mercury is in your sign, your mind goes into overdrive, but your body, not always thrilled. So take those breaks. Hydrate. Choose stretching over scrolling at least once a day. And if your brain feels foggy, get some fresh air. Literally. A walk, a window seat, or a 10-minute dance break can rewire your whole vibe. With Neptune casting a dreamy haze from Pisces, your sleep might be a bit weird too. Expect vivid dreams, maybe even visits from your ex in dreamland. Ignore the ghosts. Focus on rest, not over-analysis. Your overall quality of life this week is peaking like a mid-season cliffhanger. The cosmic energy is stirring up joy, humor, random philosophical insights, and spontaneous dance-offs in the kitchen. If you've been feeling stuck, this is the week you remember that life can be fun, not just functional. Do something randomly delightful. Buy yourself flowers, write poetry in your notes app, join a salsa class just for the giggles. Reconnect with what makes you curious. Gemini energy is about exploration, not just through travel or books, but through conversations, hobbies, and ridiculous YouTube rabbit holes that end with you learning how alpacas communicate. Spoiler, it's adorable. And here's the golden thread. Stay till the end, because this week isn't just about buzzing socially or charming everyone in your path. It's about realizing that your superpower is your adaptability. The Gemini mind is elastic, electric, and hilarious. But it's also deeply insightful when you pause long enough to listen to it. You have the rare gift of seeing both sides, understanding the nuance, and communicating the truth in a way that others simply can't. Use it wisely. Your words this week could plant the seeds of a relationship, a business deal, or a new version of yourself that feels more you than ever. Speak with heart, laugh with soul, and remember, the wind doesn't need a map to make an impact, and neither do you, dear Gemini. Catch you next week with more wit, more wonder, and maybe a few more wild stories. Until then, talk smart, flirt softly, and snack often. Mic drop.